Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us for this inaugural edition of HRO Hotspot. I'm Aditi Sharma Kalra. I'm the regional editor of HRO, and today I'm with our interviewee, Donn Koh. Donn Koh is the co-founder of Stuck Design as well as senior lecturer at NUS. And most recently, Donn is the honored recipient of the SkillsFuture Fellowships Award 2020. Now, there are many reasons Donn has won this fellowship, all the way from his passionate take on all things design to his experimentation with the latest tools and industry knowledge. He is a firm believer in teaching others to design, be it through his one-on-one mentoring or his pioneering Grow and Show initiative, which encourages staff to take a sabbatical to focus on their creative pursuits. So today, let's speak to Donn and find out just what keeps his fire burning strong.
Hi, Aditi. Thanks for having me here. Hello, everyone.
So Donn, my first question to you is, you've been passionate about design for close to 15 years now. What is your biggest driver and motivation in creating designs that delight people and propel businesses?
My biggest driver for design, whether is it to be used for businesses or make new things, it's fundamentally about using our resources to their maximum potential, right? How you configure something together from materials, from technology, from people's needs, and things that they don't even know they need yet, right? Into something that delivers a worthwhile value for the resources and time that it takes up. I think that's what drives me a lot, right? It's interesting because it's a bit like a puzzle, and I don't know. Some people play games. I don't play games much, but I guess I play design. It's a puzzle that I find fascinating to unravel. Because human beings are so interesting and different. Doesn't mean that when you put a certain formula in, they would react or respond a certain way. So design is always uh, like a fascinating mystery for me, and so that's why it's quite motivating.
It's amazing that every day is a new and a fresh day for you, and you never know what mystery the design of the day will bring. Well, Donn, each week you spend up to 12 hours mentoring your employees and interns. Upskilling the future workforce certainly takes time and commitment. What is your key takeaway from these efforts?
Interestingly, the challenge is quite similar to design. I believe a lot in human potential, and the interesting part about human potential is that the people that you work with, they are also a mystery. Very much like design a puzzle to be on one hand unraveled, but maybe much more to be appreciated, right? And to appreciate each person's unique strengths and weaknesses, which we sometimes will misunderstand. And even as a mentor, you might accidentally project yourself onto the other person and grow him or try to grow him or her in a certain way that doesn't quite suit the person's best place, right? So that mystery is interesting for me, and that's one big takeaway. But I do find that when you explore enough with people and they also start to explore along and grow a certain awareness about themselves, when we find the resonant fit for what they were always meant to do, that is quite a transformational moment, which I think we don't always arrive at that, but it's really fruitful when we get to it. So that's one takeaway. So it's a bit like design, like on one hand, we work on designing products, systems, services. On this other hand, we are kind of designing people's vocations.
Absolutely. Well, that's the magic and the beauty of working with people. Not every project is the same, but the output can be so fulfilling and so satisfying. Now, my final question to you is, having been awarded the fellowship that's worth 10,000 Singapore dollars for raising the bar across the design ecosystem, what milestone are you next planning to conquer in your skills journey, Donn?
My key aim for utilizing the resources that SkillsFuture is providing with this fellowship was initially to try to upskill my area of mentoring others, because that has always seemed to be one of the best investments to make, right? To pour into somebody else's life. Then you are kind of like free from just the limitation of your own time, right? You have a team, so that's one. But of course, with SkillsFuture's encouragement, they've asked me to try to also upskill myself for my own skill sets, which I find to be a good reminder, right? Yeah, on some level, I think I've been trying to learn so much on my own over the years that it didn't seem like this fellowship gave me a reason to use the money to then do more of the same thing, So, but then I appreciated that, and so therefore, I'm using about half of it in order to grow my own skill sets, specifically in the area of business, right? So beyond just design, I start to grow in understanding more of marketing, and then also in somewhat of a timely manner to learn to build not just design business that is brick and mortar, but also to see how do we scale this online through other types of educational outreach. Yeah, so that's where I'm spending the fellowship award for.
Well, I think they're all very noble pursuits, and it's great to see that you have your end objective in mind. Well, thank you once again for joining us, Donn. It was a pleasure speaking with you, and congratulations.
You're welcome. Thank you very much.
Thank you.